Welcome to One Question at a Time, the SAT series. Question number 49. If x squared minus y squared equals 40 and x minus y equals 4, then x squared plus y squared equals 2. Before we start, we may review on some formulas. The first one is x squared minus y squared, the difference of perfect squares. That will be equal to x minus y times x plus y. The second one is the perfect square trinomial. So we have x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. That trinomial, tri is 3, nomial is term. Tri means 3, nomial means term. And each of the piece right here is called terms or nominal. Okay, and that will be equal x plus y all square. That perfect square, right? We have another one. Perfect square trinomials is minus right here 2xy plus y squared that equal x minus y squared. So the one easy to see is when you have the square outside, see that? So the side in between right here will be the same. Okay? And if we have the square in each of the term only, then you will have x minus y times x plus y. It's easy to make a mistake, so making sure we have a good memories of this. Make a note on it and learn it by heart. Now we come back with our problem. Why we need to know those formula by heart is because whenever you see something like square, see that all square, and then you have something like x minus square, that is a part, right? That it look like the part of whatever we have in our formula right here. See that? Just like a part. So it's like a puzzle. When you know everything, then you see that what is the missing piece, right? And then what they're asking for x squared plus y squared. Where we have that, right? So we may have this one, x squared plus y squared, right? We may have this one, x squared plus y squared. See that? So we have to thinking, right? Because of that, we have to rewrite it one more time. So let's write that down a little bit more. So we have x squared minus y squared. That is equal to x minus y times x plus y. This is at the formula, right? But then also the given information saying that is equal 40. And also we see that here we say x minus y equal 4. So instead of x minus y, we write 4, okay? Then we multiply by x plus y, that equal 40. Okay, now if we divide both sides by 4, we can find out x plus y that equal 10, because that's 4 divided by 4 is 1, times anything is just that thing. Just one more review is a times 1, or 1 times a is just a, right? So we have that. Why we have to find the x plus y value, right? And we don't have to find exactly what is the value of x plus y, like what is x and what is y, right? Since the answer also include x and y, so it means you don't necessarily to find what is x and what is y, because the question mark is just to answer what is x squared plus y squared. All right. So now our job is try to find something similar to it. So look at this. If we square this one, right, you will have the term of this. And why we choose this one? Because we see now we have the term of x plus y. Okay, so let's square both sides. Now we have x plus y squared, right? That will be equal x squared plus 2xy plus y squared, that equal 100. Now the only part we want to isolate is this part and this part. So we want to subtract 2xy both sides. Alright, so now we can see the 2xy minus 2xy that cancel out. So two of the same thing, right? One positive, one negative, add up. A minus a is just 0. Okay, so now we end up with x squared plus y squared equal 100. Subtract 2xy. And this one is the final answer, is our answer choice D. So we directly solving this problem without find out what is x value and what is y value. We don't have to do that, since we see that at the answer choices they still include x and y, so we don't have to focus on finding what is x, what is y. Just focus on what they're asking. They're asking for this, and what we're looking for is a piece of the puzzle right here, and we need to memorize it. Thank you for participating in this series, and see you next time.